Did you know that when certain animals suddenly show up in your house, it might not be a coincidence? It could actually be a sign that a door to wealth and prosperity is opening up for you. If you unknowingly chase them away, it is almost like you are slamming that door shut with your own hands, turning away good fortune and pushing positive energy out of your life. This is feng shui keys, the place where you will find the keys to unlock wealth and keep misfortune at bay through the power of feng shui. In feng shui and spiritual beliefs, every home is seen as its own energy field. When a creature appears, it is often the result of an energetic connection between the homeowner and a message from the universe. In particular, there are 9 sacred animals that, when they visit your home, are believed to bring wealth, luck, and peace. And what surprises many people is that some of these animals may seem tiny or insignificant at first glance, but they are actually messengers of abundance. Make sure to watch until the end of the video, because I am going to reveal a creature that may be extremely familiar to you, but holds a powerful feng shui secret that very few people know about. Before we begin, do not forget to hit subscribe to Feng Shui Keys, turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on a single feng shui key, and drop a comment with a positive affirmation, like I am ready to open the door for wealth to enter my home, so lucky energy can find its way to you starting today. And right now we are about to begin the journey of decoding each of these special animals, starting with the most loyal and familiar companion, one that surprisingly holds the key to unexpected fortune. Number 1. The dog. Among all the animals that live close to humans, the dog has always been seen as the strongest symbol of loyalty and protection. Not only are they faithful companions in daily life, but dogs also hold a special place in both feng shui and spiritual traditions. In ancient beliefs, the appearance of a dog in your home is not a coincidence. It is a sign that positive yang energy is gathering, bringing blessings, good fortune, and prosperity to the household. What is even more fascinating is when a stray dog suddenly shows up and decides to lie down or linger around your doorway. That is often considered a sign that the god of wealth is knocking. Dogs have highly sensitive instincts and can detect invisible energies. If one chooses your home as a place to stay, it means the energy there is strong, safe, and full of positivity. This is also a message that your family is entering a favorable phase for welcoming abundance. In feng shui, the color of a dog also carries specific meanings. A golden dog is a symbol of wealth and career success, signaling good business outcomes and profitable investments. A black dog represents protective energy, helping ward off negative forces and keeping the household safe from trouble or gossip. A white dog reflects purity, peace, and happiness. If a white dog shows up at your home, it is a gentle reminder to keep your mind calm and your heart at peace in order to maintain harmony within the family. Not just their color, but also a dog's behavior holds meaning. If a dog comes and peacefully lies down, it is a sign of good news, possibly related to work finances or family matters. On the other hand, if the dog barks frequently or acts wary, it could be a warning for you to be cautious about upcoming changes or your current relationships. From a Buddhist perspective, dogs are seen as beings that remind us of the word righteousness, meaning loyalty, sincerity, and true-heartedness. So when a dog comes into your life, it is not only a sign of good fortune, but also a spiritual message asking you to reflect. Are you living in a way that honors loyalty and clarity of mind? Number 2. The bat. In feng shui, bats have long been considered symbols of blessings, wealth, and unexpected luck. Their appearance inside the house is not random. It is more like a message from the universe reminding you of something special. If a bat flies into your home at night, it is usually seen as a sign that wealth and new opportunities are coming your way. Bats are creatures that survive in darkness, but are still able to find their path thanks to their incredible sense of direction. This image holds a deep meaning even if you are currently going through a confusing or difficult phase. There is still a way out. Light and good fortune are waiting just ahead. When a bat chooses to make a nest in your home, it is one of the rarest and most positive signs. People believe bats only settle in places where the energy is balanced, warm, and filled with positivity. If they stay for a long time, it means your family has a solid foundation, promising long-term stability and prosperity. It is a sign of abundance, not only in material wealth, but also in emotional well-being and family relationships. However, if a bat dies inside your house, that sends a different message. It is not necessarily bad luck, but more like a spiritual wake-up call. It might be time to pay more attention to your health, rebalance your lifestyle, and take better care of your relationships. Sometimes such an event comes just to nudge you into pausing, looking inward, and making adjustments before negativity grows stronger. From a spiritual standpoint, bats represent intuition and heightened awareness. They move through darkness without losing their way, just like humans can find their direction when they trust their inner voice. So when a bat appears, it is not just a sign of financial fortune. It is also a message encouraging you to believe in yourself and your ability to foresee the right path to success. Most importantly, when a bat flies in, do not panic or try to chase it away. See it as a guest carrying a blessing, because sometimes it is within the unexpected and unfamiliar moments that fortune and good energy quietly find their way to your home. Number 3. The cat. In the world of spirituality and feng shui, the cat is one of the most symbolically rich animals. More than just a familiar companion, cats are believed to possess a sixth sense, the ability to feel energy currents that most humans are unaware of. That is why a cat showing up at your door is never just a coincidence. It is like a sign, a message the universe is sending you. If a golden cat visits your home, it is often interpreted as a sign of wealth and abundance. In feng shui, the color gold is closely tied to prosperity, fortune, and the sun's energy, the life force that brings growth. A golden cat showing up is like a signal that your family is about to enter a favorable period, whether financially or in business. On the other hand, a white cat carries a different meaning. It symbolizes peace and luck. When a white cat unexpectedly decides to stay, it may be the universe's way of telling you that your life is entering a phase that needs stillness, cleansing, and emotional balance. The energy that white cats bring is often connected to clarity, softness, and comfort, helping families feel safe and easing emotional tension. The most interesting symbolism lies in the black cat, a creature that has often been misunderstood. In many old folk tales, black cats are linked with bad omens, but in feng shui they actually serve as protectors that repel negative energy. They are considered invisible gatekeepers, shielding the home from harmful external forces. So, if a black cat visits, you do not be alarmed. Instead, be thankful, because it may be quietly guarding your family's peace and safety. The spiritual meaning of cats goes beyond color. It lies in their presence. When a cat enters your home, it often means it is time to purify your space, release mental burdens, and open your heart to receive new blessings. cats come to remind us that a home needs not just physical tidiness, but also energetic cleanliness. In many cultures, cats are seen as deeply connected to the spiritual realm. They often choose to lie down in places where energy is unbalanced, almost as if they are absorbing and neutralizing that disharmony. This belief strengthens the idea that cats are silent guardians, helping their humans maintain balance and harmony within their living space. Number 4. The toad. In feng shui, the image of a toad holding a gold coin in its mouth has become a familiar symbol of wealth and prosperity. People often place toad statues in the living room on their work desk or near the entrance to attract money and hold on to fortune. But few people realize that in real life, the appearance of a toad can also carry powerful messages about wealth luck and the connection between the material and spiritual worlds. A golden toad is rare in nature and is considered the highest symbol of prosperity. If a golden toad appears in your home or around your living space, it is often seen as a sign that a financially prosperous period is on the horizon. It could signal career success, business opportunities, or lucrative investments. The color gold is tied to abundance, and the image of the golden toad is like a sign that a hidden treasure is about to be uncovered. On the other hand, a black toad holds a different meaning. It represents hidden strength and protection. A black toad showing up at your home is seen as a spiritual shield, guarding your household against unexpected risks, financial losses, or conflict. The energy it brings leans towards stability and resilience, helping the home remain safe and steady. What is especially beautiful is when a pair of toads appears together. This is seen as a symbol of family harmony and romantic connection. People believe a pair of toads represents unity, long-lasting relationships, and strong mutual understanding. It is a good time for families to strengthen bonds, deepen communication, and support one another, because this foundation will allow wealth and blessings to grow sustainably. In folk beliefs, toads are also known as heaven's toads, creatures connected to good weather and abundant harvests. People in the past believed that when toads croak, it is a sign that rain is coming, bringing life to the crops. That belief helped shape the toad into a symbol of abundance nourishment and the hope for a harmonious cycle between humans and nature. From a spiritual perspective, toads live close to the earth and symbolize the connection between the physical world and the unseen realm. When a toad enters your home, it is a reminder that wealth does not only come from external effort, but also from inner balance, from knowing how to live in harmony with nature and keeping your home filled with positive energy. Number 5. The dove. Across human history, few birds carry as much symbolic meaning as the dove. For centuries, the image of a dove in flight has been a message of peace, trust, and purity. Not only in Eastern cultures, but all around the world, doves are associated with safety, love, and beautiful new beginnings. When a dove flies into your home, it is often interpreted as a sign of stability and happiness. It means your home holds peaceful energy, enough to attract a creature that symbolizes harmony. The appearance of a dove is also a gentle reminder that your life is entering a phase of deeper balance between work, family, and inner peace. And if a pair of doves appears together, the message is even more precious. Doves that move in pairs are symbols of unity in marriage, romantic love, and long-term devotion. Many families view this as a sign of good news, in love, or growing closeness among family members. Their presence is a reminder that love and togetherness are the foundation of lasting prosperity. The image of a white dove carries an even deeper spiritual meaning. It represents pure energy and invisible protection. When a white dove comes into your home, it is often a message of purification. It signals that your home and loved ones are being surrounded by a field of peaceful energy, one that drives away anxiety and shields you from negative outside influences. In feng shui, doves not only stand for peace, but also for new beginnings. If a dove shows up at a time when you are facing an important decision, it could be the universe's way of encouraging you to move forward and trust your path. It is a sign that your next step will be supported by faith alignment and positive spiritual energy. One of the most remarkable things about doves is that they always return to their nests, no matter how far they fly. This behavior has made doves symbols of loyalty, deep connection, and the instinct to return to one's roots. So when a dove appears in your home, it is not just a sign of peace. It is a reminder to cherish your home, nurture family bonds, and recognize that this is the true source of happiness and prosperity. And Number 6. The snake. In the natural world, few animals inspire both fear and deep respect, quite like the snake. For a long time, snakes have held powerful symbolic meaning in both culture and spirituality. They are seen as creatures that are not only mysterious and dangerous, but also sacred, because within their slender, graceful bodies lies the force of transformation, wisdom, and invisible power. In feng shui, the presence of a snake is often linked to profound change and inner strength. A snake sheds its skin to grow, and this process has become a powerful symbol of rebirth, letting go of the past and stepping into a new cycle. When a snake appears in your home or around your living space, it may be a sign that you are entering a time of transformation, whether in your career, your relationships, or your personal growth. Each color of snake carries its own message. A golden snake is a highly auspicious sign, symbolizing wealth status and success. It often means that financial opportunities are approaching, or that your career is about to enter a thriving new phase. A green snake is tied to health growth and vitality. If a green snake appears, it could mean that new, refreshing energy is flowing into your life, promising long-term well-being and sustainable development. A water snake represents adaptability and the ability to overcome challenges. Like water, always finding a path forward, the water snake reminds you that you too have the inner strength to flow through any difficulty in life. However, not every snake encounter is a sign of luck. If a snake appears near your altar or at the main entrance of your home, it is seen as a strong reminder to re-examine the spiritual and energetic balance within your space. This is not a bad omen, but rather a subtle warning to pay more attention to your spiritual life, to keep your sacred space clean and respectful, and to maintain harmony between the physical and the spiritual. On a deeper spiritual level, snakes represent wisdom and unseen power. Their quiet, graceful movements remind us of the strength that comes from patience, keen observation, and trusting your inner voice. When a snake visits your home, it is not just a sign of change or fortune. It is also a message telling you to trust your instincts and tap into the deep wisdom within you to rise above challenges. Number 7. The bee and feng shui bees are seen as symbols of hard work, prosperity, and unity. Though small in size, they work tirelessly to produce honey, one of nature's sweetest and most valuable gifts. That is why the appearance of bees in your home is often a sign of good fortune, wealth, and harmony. When a beehive appears in or around your home, it is considered a very special sign. Bees only build their hives in places where they feel safe and where the energy is stable. This reflects that your home is attracting positive energy, and the hive is physical proof that blessings and abundance are gathering around you. The image of honeybees carries a sweet meaning in both work and family life. When honeybees show up, it is often a message that your consistent efforts are about to pay off. Whether in business or relationships, their presence is a blessing for fulfillment and satisfaction. In particular, golden bees are considered a strong sign of financial opportunity. The color gold in feng shui is linked to wealth, and the presence of golden bees signals that doors to prosperity are opening, bringing luck to your career or business. One very important point: never destroy a beehive. In feng shui beliefs, a beehive is considered a source of positive energy. Tearing it down is like cutting off the flow of fortune that is building up in your home. Let the bees be. Once their work is done, they will leave on their own. On a deeper level, bees teach us the value of unity and cooperation. A hive only thrives when all the bees work together toward a shared goal. So the presence of bees is also a reminder to your family that when everyone supports and cares for one another, life becomes richer in happiness and blessings. And Number 8. The squirrel. In the natural world, squirrels are tiny creatures known for their agility, cleverness, and especially their ability to gather and store. Squirrels spend most of their time collecting and hiding food for the winter, and in feng shui, this behavior is seen as a symbol of preparation, smart money management, and signs of upcoming financial growth. When a squirrel appears around your home, it is often a signal that financial luck is approaching. Squirrels bring the message that it is time to focus more on saving, investing wisely, and being mindful of how you manage your resources. They are not only a symbol of good fortune, but also a reminder that lasting wealth always begins with small, consistent habits. One of the squirrel's most iconic behaviors is digging and hiding seeds. In feng shui, this act is a metaphor for planting the seeds of wealth. So, if you see a squirrel digging near your home, it could mean that prosperity is being planted, and you may soon enjoy the results of the efforts you have invested in the past. Squirrels also bring a message of adaptability and flexibility. In nature, they often change homes and adjust their behavior to survive in any condition. Their appearance is the universe's way of encouraging you to stay flexible, to pivot when necessary, and to embrace change in order to reach financial success. More deeply, squirrels also remind us to balance saving and enjoying life. They prepare for the future, but they also live fully in the present. This is an important lesson. Prepare and plan wisely, but do not forget to enjoy the fruits of your labor and nourish joy in your everyday life. Number 9. The lizard. In everyday life, lizards are small creatures that quietly crawl across walls and rooftops. But in feng shui and spiritual beliefs, they carry meaningful messages of renewal, luck, and invisible protection. One of the lizard's most remarkable traits is its ability to shed its skin and grow anew. Each time it sheds, it becomes more flexible and stronger. In feng shui, this process symbolizes transformation and the beginning of new blessings. So when a lizard shows up in your home, it may be a sign that you are entering a phase of change, a chance to release the old and welcome something fresh and positive. In folk tradition, people also believe that a lizard's call carries a special message. If you hear it 3 times or more, it is often seen as a sign of good news or financial gain. While science may not explain this spiritually symbolically, it reflects the belief that the lizard's sound activates energy in the space, opening up positive vibrations for the homeowner. Another important sign is when a lizard stays in your house for a long time. In feng shui, they are viewed as invisible protectors, able to drive away bad energy and help stabilize the energetic balance of your living space. Although they might seem unexpected, lizards often play the role of silent guardians, keeping watch over the home. The 9 sacred animals we just explored are not random visitors. They are messengers from the universe, carrying signs of wealth, good fortune, and protection. From the loyal dog to the lucky bat, the way to the tiny lizard symbolizing renewal, each one reminds us that every appearance has a purpose. And if we know how to listen, we will find signs that guide us toward prosperity and peace. The core of feng shui is not superstition. It is about living in harmony with nature, keeping your heart calm, and filling your home with positive energy. When you do that, these lucky animals will come more easily as a reflection of the energetic connection between your family and the flow of universal blessings. So next time you encounter one of these special guests, do not rush to chase them away. Instead, open your heart and welcome them. Because who knows, that just might be the moment when good fortune is knocking on your door. Before you leave this video, drop a comment with a positive affirmation, like "I am a magnet for wealth and good luck," or "I open my heart to receive blessings from the universe." And do not forget to subscribe to Feng Shui Keys. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Feng Shui key. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and loved ones, so more people can open the door to peace, prosperity, and positive energy.